And now, Tim, you have this amazing accessories table. You have to tell us what everyone needs to keep in mind when accessorizing this season.
Well, notice that we have some animal prints. If you're working animal print in a look, it can only be in one part of it. So if you're working the cheetah shoe, you don't want any other cheetah on you.
That's very interesting because, a lot of girls will try to pull off the shoe with the clutch or the bracelet, and it gets a little busy.
It gets very busy. Your eye starts going around like a pinball machine. You don't know where to look. So you have to think about harmony and balance. Black is always a safety valve. You can always go black with most looks and look fabulous. But I also like the idea of taking say the basic black dress and working in this fabulous, beautiful red shoe. It's great cranberry color. It really will make it stand out. Or look at the gorgeous lace shoe. It's Betsy Johnson. Isn't that fantastic?
Oh, wow.
And really affordable. I mean, this shoe is a statement. So if you're wearing something like this, you want something simple on top.
Yes.
You don't want to don't compete with the shoe.
I love that, especially in holiday season. If you're rushing out to buy something quick, you have so many other people to shop for.
Exactly.
So you don't want to be spending a lot of money on yourself. And I have to ask you one thing about glitter pumps. We're seeing them everywhere. How and when and where can you wear them?
Well, this is night only. I mean, this is a fabulous party, and not unlike the lace shoe, this is going to stand out. So you want to think about counterpoint and balance in the rest of your attire. I mean, unless, of course, ladies, you want to look like a test pattern or a crystal disco ball, in which case you do it.
And now talking a little bit more about accessories.
Yes.
You have so many gorgeous bracelets here, and we're seeing the hanging earrings and cocktail rings. How do you work it without overdoing it?
When it comes to jewelry, I actually like overdoing it.
I mean, I'm not one to shy away from
love
piling
this
it
look.
on.
But notice, you're doing it here and you just have a watch on the other wrist.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of one wrist. You don't have anything on your neck.
Yeah.
So I like the idea of stacking, but you do it on one wrist only. And when you have a high neckline like this, you really don't need anything there. If it's big and it's open, sure, think about working a fabulous necklace. But then you don't want chandelier earrings. You want something that's simpler but do have fun with it. Costume jewelry is great. And I mean, everything here is, I keep repeating, so affordable. And I love a cocktail ring.
Me too.
Yeah,
My favorite.
they're really wonderful.
And that would be my one question. When working a cocktail ring, should it be cocktail ring one hand, bracelets the other? How should you work it, especially if you're going to a more formal party?
I would wear the cocktail ring on a finger on the hand that's going to be holding the drink. Let people see that fabulous ring. I wouldn't necessarily think, well, if the ring's on this finger of this hand, I can't have bracelets on this hand. Maybe that's the whole point, that this whole arm is all about the jewelry and the other arm is minimal.
It's your statement arm for holding the drink.
Statement arm, exactly. Let everyone see all that fabulousness. And when we talked about some of the dresses transitioning from day to night, you will have that bigger bag in the daytime, keep the clutch inside. You will also exude an evening vibe.
I think that's a great rule. I always try to leave a smaller bag in my desk so you're not carrying everything around. But and I love the shape of this. Can we just talk? We're seeing a lot of, more voluminous little clutches.
Yeah.
And I really love the way it works.
Well, I also think it's a little more practical to have more volume in here because this little slender, slim pouch, anything in it, it's like a tight-fitting dress. Anything in it's going to show. And this allows you to put something real inside.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fit a phone, keys.
Yeah, exactly, right.
An office party, you can easily use one of those clutches and glam up your little black dress.
Precisely, yes. It's an easy way to do it. I mean, I'd like to say it's all easy, but in fact, if getting our fashion right were easy, everyone would look fabulous. That's not the case, but if we have demystified some fashion myths out there for people, then the two of us should be very happy.
I hope we help demystify your dressing this holiday season. Thank you, Tim, so much for your help.
Katrina.
It was great.
Lovely to be with you.
You too. Thank you. And Hollywood Life, for all your news, gossip, style, beauty, and more, keep coming back to HollywoodLife.com.